NBA player props for the 27th of January. We are coming off a 6-5 day, and we got 13 picks that we like in today's games. It's gonna be a long video, so stay with me. But first, let's get into our recap. As you can see from the graphic, we went 6-5 with our picks, 1-3 with our demons, and we had no live bets today. Our total units profit on the day was 1.72. We hit our parlay, like our first parlay, like cash, like the longest time, bro. I can't remember the last time we cashed the parlay. We almost had our goal to reach 25 units profit on the month, so we keep pushing that. But hopefully we can actually reach 40. At the end of the month, we have 13 picks that I really like, so maybe we can get like a sweep or something. You never know. But yeah, let's go through our losses from yesterday. We had Jalen Johnson over his RA at 17.5. I didn't watch the game. He ends up with 13 RA. But every single time I fucking take Jalen Johnson over his RA, man, fucking Dyson Daniel gets the RA, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Miller under his threes, he hits 6 for and he goes 6 for 9 from threes, the most efficient night on the year. So yeah, that was sad to see. So that was a bad read for me. Bad read again. Diabate goes under his rebounds, and LeBron, bro, fuck you. My guy had 20 points at the half, ends the game with 24 points to finish with 32 PRA. That was the easiest over of all time. LeBron sold us, bro. Fuck you, bro. He's still the king though, but fuck you for real. And Jalen Brown, he goes under. Oh, he goes over. I mean, it says that's a bad read. Our demons, we cash one of our demons to Mani Kamara, and we hook on the Kobe White to go over 7 assists. He ends up with 6 assists. And like I said, we had no live bets, but we hit our slip. As you can see, we had Neymar under point and over his assists. We cashed that. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into our picks, man. Our first pick of the vid, we've got uh, Jeremy Grant over his points at 13.5. This is just a gift for us. I actually put this out at 14.5, but one of my Discord members notified me that the line has been dropped to 13.5 and on the Hard Rock and Bet365. So if you have these books, play the over. I'll still play over 14.5. Reason why back to back, he's good in back to backs against the best matchups when he plays against weak matchups. He's over this line in let's actually put this minutes expected minutes. He's over this in 5 out of 6 games, averaging 19 points. Like, bro, why the fuck am I seeing this line 13.5? I know he's coming back from injury and stuff, but if you can see, he's played 23 and 26. Obviously, they take his minutes up the more you play, so we have him playing at least 26 to like the 30-minute range in this game. With 26 to 30 minutes range against the Wizards, you are definitely dropping at least 14 points on them if you're Jeremy Grant. This guy, he's the ball hog. He does not pass the ball. He does not pass. When he gets the ball in his hands, he's shooting that bitch. So yeah, we haven't gone over his points. That's pretty simple, man. So yeah, that's our first pick. There's really much to be said about that. Second pick was taking to Mani Kamara over his points. We took him last game against the Celtics. He drops 18. It's exact same matchup against weak matchups when they give up the most points to spot up shooters. So this line in every single game except two, and in both those games against the OKC Thunders, which he went under, as you can see, was both blowouts. This game's gonna be close. According to the spreads, we have a close game because the Blazers are playing away from home, so the Wizards are home. So we're expecting this game to stay close, or the Wizards to keep it close. So tomorrow we'll come out to go over his points. 11.5 is also low for me. It's also plus EV play. So you can see his normal lines at 12.5. Once again, Hard Rock giving up free props. Also back to back, as you can see, doesn't really affect him that much in the weak matchups. Back to back weak matchups over this line in 3 out of 3 games. So we're loving Kamara and Jeremy Grant to both go over the points against this Wizards team that pretty much like the worst team in the league. Our next pick, we're taking Cat to go over his rebounds at 10.5. The matchup is great for him. Head to head, actually, he had four rebounds against his team last time. He had 18 chances, so obviously that was an outlier game. But on a normal basis, against soft matchups, he got the most rebounds to his position. Is over this line in 13 out of 16 games, averaging 12.7 rebounds. We have him obviously getting more rebounds. So our only risk with Cat is fucking foul trouble. The books for some reason had this at minus 13.5 spread. I would definitely take the Kings for a plus 13.5. This I know the Knicks they're a good team, but they're not blowing out the Kings, man. This Kings team would definitely stay in this game. But other than that, yeah, Cat has a good matchup. Only risk is if he gets in foul trouble, so we definitely have him going over his rebounds. against this Kings team. So that's my third pick of the vid. But it's a bit of a quicker analysis. So if you want more in-depth analysis, just ask me, man. If you have any questions about my picks, just ask me. I'll answer that for you for sure. Anyways, our next pick, we're taking Miles McBride over 4.5 already. He's been playing like the 25 plus minutes over the past 10 games. You can see his minutes have gone up. Let's actually put it with Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson in the lineup. Over the past 10 games with both these guys playing, he's been seeing 28.3 minutes. Against weak matchups, when he sees let's put him for 25 plus minutes with both these guys playing. With 25 plus minutes, there's only 3 games that we have so far. It's obviously a small sample, but I'm loving him to have his RA because as you can see, head to head against this team, he had um, he had 12 already, but in this game, I think Brunson went out. He got injured in the first quarter, so obviously he had a lot more of the ball. Brunson going to be in this game. Even if Brunson plays, I still haven't gone over his already. Let's actually remove the weak matchup. Let's just actually let's just put in the fucking filter for minutes. Let's just put in the minutes filter. When he sees the minutes on the years, you can see he's over this line in 6 out of 10 games, averaging 5.6 RA. Like, we're absolutely loving him to go over his RA in this game, man. Like, this Kings team, they suck. They give up the most. They give up the 27 most assists to his position. They give up the 19 most rebounds to his position. As you can see, similar players over the past days. We're actually gonna look at Jalen Brunson. So we're gonna look at point guards. So you can see similar players over the past days have been crushing the line against this Kings team. So yeah, we're loving to go over his RA for sure. Also, good look also be Brunson over his RA. As you can see, it's the exact same thing, but I'm personally going for Miles McBride. I feel like Brunson's going to want to score more in this game because, as you can see, the matchup is weak for him. Yeah. Anyways, we're going on to our next game. We're taking Tyrese Maxey over 33.5 PA against the Bucks. The matchup is fantastic for him. Similar players you can see over the past, like, bro, this Bucks team, they just fucking suck. They just totally suck. Our only risk in this game is blowout, man. Like, just keep it simple. We have a lot of games today that might have a blowout risk. That's the only risk. We still have, try to, we still have to put up our fucking props. So, we taking him to go over his PA, man. The matchup is great for him. As you can see, favorable matchups on the years over this line. The 7 out of 11 games, averaging 39.3 PR or PA, I mean to say. Yeah, I ain't gotta say much about this. The only risk, also, Tyrese Maxey, he's being on fraud watch lately. This guy, he's been shooting like he's been airballing his threes. So he doesn't airball his threes. We haven't gone over his PA. It's that simple, man. Our next pick in this game was to take in Ryan Rollins over his RA. With Giannis and Kevin Porter Jr. out, it's over this line in 4 to 6 games, and in both those games he's gone under. He hooked on both games. Head-to-head matchup against the Sixers, he's over in both games. Only risk once again, blowouts, man, blowouts. I fucking hate blowouts in this league, man. But we have to still, like I said, place our props. So we would take him to go over his RA for sure. The matchup is great. The PRA is also good to go over. He came out at 31.5, moved on to 32.5. He's also going up 33.5 in some books. Over his points also good. Like, any single thing for Ryan Wallace is good today, honestly. But I'm going for his RA personally. The matchup is great for him to get some assists and rebounds. So we take him to go over his RA with Giannis and Kevin Porter Jr. out. Next game we're fading. Where you at, Zion? We're fading Zion to go under his points against the Thunder. He's played this team once. Actually, he had 20 points, but in that game he had 12. He had 12 free throws. You are not getting 12 free throws consistently on the Thunder. They're one of the best free throws. They give up the 6th least free throws in the league, man. So obviously, he will not be seeing 10 free throws in this game. Not even 10. I'll be seeing 12 free throws. I'm gonna say, but I can't find my words, bro. Fuck, so we fade into go under his points for sure, man. If your game goes out on just running and dunking against the Thunder, man, I promise you're not going over, man. As you can see, Giannis, one of the number one run and dunking people in the league, has 19 points against them. Like, if your game goes out on run and dunking against the Thunder, you're definitely going under, man. So only one guy, Thompson, went over his points. He had 18 points on 17 shots. He had 18 points on 17 shots. That's absolutely fucking terrible. So yeah, we're definitely fading Zion to go under his points, man. But we're taking Herbert Jones to go over his points. Matchup is great for him from spot up shooting. This Thunder team with the 29 most points to spot up shooters. Head to head against the Thunder on the year is over this line in one game. Another game he went under. He went 1 for 8 from the field. Going 1 for 8 is fucking crazy. So we have been having a better shooting night. You only needed one more three to cash us. Or not to cash us, but you understand to cash this line. 7.5. Plus, he's been seeing more minutes lately. He came out from injury in this game, so he's please say 25 28. I see Ivan playing 30 minutes if it's not a blowout in this game. The Thunder, I don't see them blowing out the Pelicans because they're not really played that good so far with so many of the guys out. They have so many guys out. They got Caruso out. They got AJ Mitchell out. Like they got so many guys out. They're not really be able to blow out guys. So I see this game staying close enough for Herbert Jones to play 30 minutes because he's going to be having to guard Shea in this game. So he's going to be playing 30 minutes plus. So you haven't gone over his points at 7.5 for sure. Our next pick, we're taking MPJ to go over 22.5 points. This line is just too low for him. I know, it says they go to 10 least points to his dominant player type, to 11 least points to his position. Like obviously the matchup on paper looks bad, but it's MPJ. This line is just too low for him. 22.5 it's just too low for him. Head to head against this team, he had 23 points on 23 shots. I watched the game. He was not getting doubled. He saw a lot of open looks, or not open looks, but he was getting mostly like a one-to-one coverage. So you could drive and get some points. You could get some spot up threes. He just shot poorly. So we haven't gone over his points in this game. It's just too low. Plus I fucking saw his grandma died, so RP to his grandma. It's either he goes over his points by a crazy margin in this game, like a 30-point game to honor his grandma, or he goes under because he's sad. I don't know how he's gonna think in this game, but obviously when a close one to like a family member dies, it kind of affects you in a way. So we don't know how it's gonna affect him in this game. So I'm hoping that affects him in a positive way. But still, rest in peace to his grandma. And yeah, on to the next game. Actually, I forgot one pick. We're taking Jalen Green over his assist. Head against this team, they give out the 25th most assists to in general. He got the 15th most assists to his position. And what I've seen is when he sees the minutes, let's say he plays 20 plus minutes, you can see 20 plus minutes. He's over this line in 2 games. And when the games he's played only like 4 or 7 minutes, he's going under in both games. So if you haven't played like 20 minutes in this game, he's gonna go over from what the data shows. But I will say even if he gets injured, then our fucking shit it just gets voided because whenever a player gets injured, like the bet gets voided because they didn't play their minutes. So yeah, but this is gonna be a 0.5 units play, like a half unit play. So don't put a full unit on this. Just play a half unit on this play. Yeah, our next pick we are taking, but I can't remember. Yeah, we're fading Jonas to go under his points. He's over this line in 2 games. With Jokic being out, as you can see, Jokic being out over this line in 2 games. But in these 2 games, he played weak teams that got the most points to centers. Because the Raptors, for example, without Jakob, they suck against centers, and the Wizards, I ain't gotta say much. They just suck. But he's gonna be against the best team when it comes to stopping pick and roll. Pick and roll men. Plus, they go up the least points to post ups, as you can see post ups, least points. And whenever he sees a bad matchup, he's under this line. In every single game, this game does not count once again because Jakob was out. Jonas Valanciunas will not be backing down Stewart or Jalen Duran to get a floater or something. He will not be seeing mismatches because Jalen Duran always pulls whenever it's like a pick and roll action. He always drops. He never comes out to guard the ball handler. He always drops. So whenever he drops, he will not be seeing a weaker opponent to get some free dunks on. So for sure, it's gonna be a slow-paced game. We haven't played like 25 minutes at most in this game. We definitely feel him to go under his points, man. He's not seeing those points against Jalen Duran for sure. Our only risk that we actually have is the free throws. He might foul bait. That's the only risk we have. But if he doesn't foul bait as much and just tries to go for his own plays, he's going under for sure. So you were fading him to go under his points at to 12.5. Our last game of the vid, our last game, we have picks in, and we're taking Collier to go over 8.5 assists. As you can see, he's getting juiced and he's getting bumped up as we speak. We got this minus 114. Reason why I'm taking this pick is because this Clippers team with 21 most assists. That's the first good part. Second good thing is Keontae's out. Keontae being out, he played 37 minutes and he saw 21 potential assists against the Clippers. Um, and also, whenever he sees let's say 27 plus minutes, because the only way he sees less minutes is because what's it called? Let's say he gets injured. If he plays normally, it doesn't get injured, he's going to play 27 plus minutes at least. At least, because there's only 2 point guards in this team. It's going to be him and Water Clean Jr. playing the minutes in this game. So we definitely have him playing 27 minutes plus in this game. And when he sees the minutes, he's over this line in literally every single game except two, and he hooked in both games. You can see he had 16 and 11 potential in both these games. The matchup is great for him. As you can see, favorable matchup when he sees the minutes over this line in every single game. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We haven't gone over his assists. Was taking Harden to go over his assists too at 8.5. Matchup is also great for him. Against favorable matchups on the year when he sees the minutes, he's over this line in 8 out of 12 games, averaging 9.5 assists. Head to head against this team, he's over this line in one game, and another game he went under. He had 17 potential assists. Obviously, his teammate let him down when he came to his assists. But yeah, we have going over his assists. Only risk here is blowout, and Harden just spamming step back threes. Those are all my picks. I can't really speak again, but it's so frustrating when I can't speak, man. But if you have any questions about what I said, if you don't understand what I'm saying, just ask me, man. I'll answer that for you. It's all my picks, man. To recap my picks, we had well, I'm going to welcome tab. Well, we had this all my picks right here. Stick whatever you like, man. Let's hopefully cash and reach our 25 units profit goal on the month and the year. Any questions? Let me know, and I'm out.